Go ahead.
Just laugh. Welcome, everybody, to That Tracks, the podcast where we track how much Tim can make Nick laugh uncontrollably by not doing anything.
Yeah, literally.
All I did was nothing, and now Nick is laughing.
The intro was just perfect before you guys got here. It was fantastic.
All I did was go, and I hit the microphone, and then I couldn't remember what I was supposed to say.
It was a series of unfortunate events.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Is that how this is going to start for us today?
Oh, man, I didn't know that it was a ominous
It's like an
thing.
omen.
Yeah, no, I don't. It's fine.
We have a very packed episode for you guys today.
Oh.
There's all kinds of news to talk about.
Sorry. Okay, here we go.
Oh,
All right, just had to get ready.
There's a lot to talk about as far as news goes. We'll get to that in a minute. But that will be the bulk of this episode for sure.
Ooh, like Costco.
Yeah. What? You're in rare form today.
Am I?
Yeah, but I appreciate it.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Last week you were really tired,
Yes.
which makes sense.
And we were over Zoom. It's never like as like,
right in person.
yeah, we're here. We're back.
We're back, baby.
We're back in the room.
I actually haven't been here in a while.
Oh.
Yeah, because we were at the cabins for a
Yeah,
while.
a cabin for 2 weeks.
2 weeks back to back.
Back to back.
And then Zoom.
And then Zoom, and then now back here.
Yeah. I don't remember the
We
last
should just
time
go
I
back to the cabins. Let's do it.
We were staying at Caribbean Beach last night, and I told Tim, missed opportunity. We could have done it in the mermaid room.
Yeah.
Recorded from there. But
Could have been like
under the sea.
where the people are.
No, technically not.
Where the people aren't.
We could have wanted to be where the people are.
Mm.
You know, Caribbean Beach is such an underrated resort.
Why is it underrated? I think it's too big.
It is very spread out, but here's the thing. But that's on par for most of the moderate resorts anyways.
Yeah.
The thing about it is that you have access to basically 2 Skyliner stations, depending on where you're staying at the resort.
Right. Either Riviera or the
main hub.
The main hub.
Yeah. And then you could walk to the Riviera. So you have access to like all of that food.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic.
Better food.
Maybe. But we did eat at Sebastian's last night.
Oh, yeah.
For the first time.
Sebastian's is hard to catch, though.
What do you mean by that?
It's not really open very much.
Well, it was so good.
Yeah.
Have you been there?
Yeah.
Like recently?
For the new menu, I think I went, but I can't remember.
Okay. It's like family style, like...
Maybe. I'm not 100%
Yeah, it's like $38 per adult, and I've had a little bit of a cough, so I apologize if I cough randomly in this episode, but $38 per adult, $20 per kid, and the food options were delicious.
Yeah.
I love their rice. I know that's so specific, but it's like a cilantro rice.
Okay.
It's delicious. I loved our experience there, and then the rooms, not all of them have been finished yet, but they're in the process of like re-theming a lot of the rooms. And the theme of them is like the Little Mermaid, and it's so good and also so functional because you've got they're like 5th sleepers, so you've got a queen size bed,
Okay.
and then you've got a bed that folds down, sort of like what you guys had at the cabins.
Yeah.
But then you also have a twin size bed that folds down as well.
Oh, that's nice.
And then there's just like random pockets of storage everywhere.
Ooh.
USBs.
Oh, I like that.
Not just USBs, but what's the other one?
USB-C.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
Before
anyway,
the common era.
yeah, I just wanted, I needed to rave on it for a second because I just really enjoy that resort and the food, the vibes.
Yeah.
It almost feels like a cruise destination, which is cool because they have a picture in the lobby of a Disney cruise ship like docked at an island, and it almost feels like that's where
feels like you're looking out the window.
Yeah.
But you're not. You're looking at a picture.
It also is celebrating its 35th anniversary.
Whoa.
I think it was the first moderate resort.
Okay.
And I think it was one of the first resorts like outside of the monorail loop.
Okay.
I think.
That's interesting.
Someone could
When was it built? 35
that.
years ago. What's that?
2024.
So if it were 2025, that would be 1990.
1980 something.
What? 35 is 80? That doesn't make sense.
89? 1989.
1989.
Yeah, because Hollywood Studios just celebrated its 35th. It opened in 1989. And also someone who's very close to me is going to be celebrating their 35th birthday this year.
Oh, happy birthday. Is it
my
Luke?
wife.
No.
So Francie turns 35 this year. Also, Taylor Swift turns 35. Everything comes back to Taylor Swift.
Wow.
1989,
Francie is
baby.
born on the same day.
No, not the same day.
Oh.
But not far away. So
There are twin sisters separated at birth.
there is like some specific interesting, that would actually be fascinating. They don't look anything alike though. It is interesting. There's definitely specific history behind Caribbean Beach, and I can't, like, it's not coming to the top of my head right now, but I think it was I know it was the first moderate resort, and I think it was like, it had to have been one of the first like resorts built. I wonder when Yacht and Beach Club were built.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know any resort timelines other than like
Polynesian and contemporary.
Yeah, and Fort Wilderness.
Yeah. And then also the Grand Floridian, I wonder when that opened.
That was later.
Yeah. In the 80s?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
There you
cool.
go. We don't know anything.
We could look it up right now, but it's not that important.
Right.
So, the Caribbean Beach is great. I highly recommend it. I was there for work and had a great time. Also did some more experimenting with Lightning Lane Multipass.
Yeah.
We still need to do that together.
I got very confused because I went on today and the time it's like, when are you going? And it was like selected all the way up to August 22nd. And I was like, what?
Why?
Then when I clicked on August 22nd, it was like people who are eligible. And it was like nobody. And I was like,
why is this an option?
Why did you?
I wonder why. That is fascinating.
I don't know.
I wonder if maybe somebody you're linked with has a resort stay around that time. That's probably what
I don't know about for August 22nd, but yes, there is somebody that has a resort stay in August.
Okay.
But like,
that's probably why.
August 22nd, no.
Because you can book up to 7 days. Well, I guess the length of your resort stay. So if nobody has a resort stay, that's fascinating.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well,
yeah.
Cool.
There you go.
I've been sad lately.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Why?
Because school is coming back.
Oh, yeah.
Like literally the boys will be back in school this week. And
this week?
Yeah. Like
when?
This week being like.
Oh, when our podcast comes
as
out.
this drops. Yeah. And Francie's back at work already. And
oh, no.
It's a bummer because like we've gotten so much time together.
Yeah.
As a family this summer. I started working from home. Obviously I'm in the parks a lot, but when I'm not in the parks, I'm around them. So it's just going to be like quiet at the house.
Ooh.
Kind of a good thing.
Yeah.
But also not.
Oh, you can turn on like just YouTube, like kids yelling. And then you can have that playing in the background.
Just like throw Legos around the house or something.
Just like accidentally step on stuff.
That has been like the biggest thing lately is they are fully in their Lego era.
Yeah.
Yeah. They like constantly are building Legos.
Jackson like fades in and out. Sometimes he's just like, we leave them out and he's like, oh, not like everywhere. There's like a box of them that is accessible. And he's like, all right, let's do it. Let's build some Legos. Then he'll build and then he'll put them away and then he's done.
Yeah. Yeah. That's on par though for kids, like in general.
Hot Wheels never goes away.
Really?
Yep.
Sticks to it.
As soon as he wakes up in the morning, just goes over to the Hot Wheels.
I love it. But the Legos, they've just been like tiny pieces all over the house of just, but I am starting to get to the point where you're like walking and you're like,
yeah.
Why did we leave this Lego right here?
Right. Jackson stepped on one of his own Hot Wheels and I was like,
well, how do you think it feels, bud?
Yeah, you could pick that up and prevent that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Right now we're really focused on like when you're playing with one thing, when you're done playing with it, pick it up before you move on to the next thing. Mm-hmm. Because what ends up happening, it's just like a series and it's fun. Like they're having a good time. It's summertime. But I'm like, rather than like at the end of the day when I say, hey, it's time to clean up, when you like take a look at the playroom and you're like, what happened here?
Right.
How much easier would it be to just like
clean it up as you go?
Yeah. We're working
on that. I feel like
that.
Everybody struggles with that, though.
I think people in general. Like even when you're cooking, it's so much easier when you're cooking, like if you finish with a dish, to just like rinse it off and put it in the dishwasher. But sometimes you just like let it pile up. Mm-hmm. And then at the end, you're like, why did I do this?
I like to leave it piling up.
It's then, like you find fulfillment in that.
No. Then I have time at the end of the night where I can watch a show while I do the dishes.
That's like your decompressing time. Yeah. What shows are you watching right now?
Nothing right now.
I have nothing either.
But I did. Well, hold on. I did start a movie.
Oh.
Triangle of Sadness.
Oh, I've never seen it. Know nothing about it, but that sounds awful.
No, the Triangle of Sadness is on your forehead here.
Oh.
When you're sad.
Oh.
That like.
Is this like a documentary or something?
No, it's so hard to explain. But it's a comedy.
Okay.
But it doesn't present itself as a comedy.
Oh.
So
what does that mean?
It means that there's a lot of situational. It's not like they're out there telling jokes.
Oh, okay.
But like the things that happen
are funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like just like absurd.
Oh, okay.
You know,
that doesn't sound like the name of the movie at all.
Yeah. Yeah. It starts out talking about male models.
Oh.
And how, like, tough it is to be a male model.
Got it.
Because they're all exactly the same.
Yeah.
But then male models, I guess, make less than female models.
Interesting.
It's like the only time that happens.
Yeah. Which is lame.
I don't know if that's true or not. That's just what they present in the movie.
Sure.
And then it follows this couple, the male model and a female model, and they kind of get into an argument about money, and then they go onto a yacht, and she's an influencer, so they get the cruise for free.
Interesting.
And then it's their time on the yacht with like billionaires.
Huh.
And it's just interesting to see.
This is all fake? It's not a documentary?
Yeah, it's not a documentary.
Oh.
So Woody Harrelson's in it.
Oh, okay.
So he plays the captain. But everybody else, they're like British people and other actors that I don't know of.
Got it.
But it's really, it's a good movie.
Is it new?
Yeah.
Oh.
Some very funny parts in it.
I'll have to watch it.
But it's not like, you're not like watching Deadpool and like laughing at that sort of stuff.
Right.
You're laughing at the situation.
Right.
And it's interesting.
That sounds fascinating.
And then I just finished Sweet Tooth.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, God, you got to watch Sweet Tooth.
What is that?
You'll cry.
Oh, no.
You will cry.
Really? Did you cry?
No.
Oh.
But
I'm a crier.
It is a sad movie or sad series.
I've been crying a lot lately.
Oh.
Watching the Olympics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like, it's moving. Like some of the things that these athletes have like overcome in their lives.
Yeah.
Or some of the things that they've experienced. And then like they get out there and they just like get the job done with their sport. It's super powerful.
Did you cry for the fencer?
No, I didn't get to watch it live though.
Oh, but you heard about it. They like found out she had a tumor.
Oh, no.
Right there. Like that's why she collapsed.
Oh my gosh. No, I didn't know
Yeah.
that. That's sad.
Mm-hmm.
No, there was one of the male gymnasts that his dad was doing an interview, and his dad was talking about how his mom passed away when he was younger, and his dad just like broke down and lost it, and I was done. And the men's U.S. men's team crushed it. They got bronze the first time.
For what? See what?
Gymnastics.
Oh, okay. I was like,
they're like team.
It's their first time medaling?
Not ever, but in a long time.
Who was it? The female American rugby team, right?
Yeah, that was the first time they've
ever medaled.
They got bronze as well.
Did you cry because Flavor Flav sponsored the women's water polo team?
I did not.
Oh, you should.
Also, water polo is like I don't physically understand how they're able to do that.
I used to play water polo.
They don't have goggles.
Yeah.
It's wild to me.
Why do you need goggles?
Just because I feel like it would just help the situation.
No, it would make it worse. You get hit in the face.
True, people like grab them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like they're constantly like getting splashed in the face and stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel like out of all of the athletes, I'm sure that this is not correct, but they've got to be up there on like the list of those that are like most in shape. The water polo team. So
it's weird because like the men's water polo like physique and somewhat women's too, but like it's more like strongman. Sure. Yeah. They're like big barrely guys. Yeah. But they're like treading water for that long requires so much like physical endurance that I don't have. Oh, okay. Yeah. Right now, at least. Yeah. I love to swim, so I feel like I want to start swimming laps more. I always feel this every 4 years. Every 4 years, I want to swim laps and then it never happens. Become an Olympian. Yeah. I think I'm too old for that now. Yeah. Even when I was younger, I knew an Olympian. Oh, you did? Yeah. I've known a couple of Olympians in my life. That's cool. Yeah. That's random. I know people that have gold medals and stuff like that. What? Yeah, who? Swimming. So through swimming. You like know them personally? Yeah, I've had my high school coach was a gold medal Olympic. Oh my gosh, guy, that's incredible. I've met the Gaineses, like Rowdy Gaines. Yeah. I've met him before. He's the best when he's announcing. Yeah. And then his daughter, I think I've met before too. And then just I don't know when you're in swimming a lot. Yeah, and especially in Florida. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, I love it. I love it so much. I love the Olympics. I have been right now, actually, while we're recording this, the women's all around like individual finals are happening. So like Simone Biles and Suni Lee are competing for their gold medals. And it's hard because I work from home, I can be working and I can have the Olympics on in the background and kind of like check in to see what's going on from time to time. Today we're busy. So I'm not watching live, and it gets complicated because it won't like they'll air the competition on prime time tonight, but it will have already happened. Yeah. So I have to like stay off some social media today. Okay. I did see that there was an Olympic athlete that I think she's a gymnast. I don't know who she's a gymnast for, but she's sponsored by a Parmesan cheese.
Oh, I saw that too.
And
Hilarious.
So the internet's gone a little bit wild for her.
She's like holding a big barrel of cheese.
Yeah.
Also, there's one of the men on the gymnastics men's team. His name's Steve.
Oh.
And people love Steve. He did one event in the competition, and that was the pommel horse.
Oh yeah, he sleeps.
Yeah, well, he doesn't sleep. He's just like chilling. Yeah. And then he had his moment. And he got up there and he did it. But he's become like a meme. Like everybody's talking about Steve. And you know, like the audio that's like me and you and your friend Steve. Like people are using that. They're like,
oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't. But
I could tell by your reaction.
I'll pretend like I do.
You could say no. It's okay.
And then the Brazilian surfer broke Olympic records and then had that icon. You saw the photo though of him like holding his finger up, floating over top of the wave.
No, I didn't. But I also saw a situation with one of the surfers where their like bathing suit came off.
Oh,
live.
Ooh, that's exciting. Oh, let me just look at what specific surfer.
I have no idea.
But then also I guess the skateboarders, their bus broke down on the way, and they all just like skateboarded
on their way to the event.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic.
So they all just like
how have I missed this? I've been watching
country.
How do you know all these things? And I've been watching.
I haven't watched a single Olympic thing.
You're getting all the memes from Instagram and TikTok. No, but it's been fun.
Olympic surfer photo. This photo right here.
Oh my gosh,
that was incredible. After he had like a super long barrel, and then he broke the Olympic records for surfing.
How did he get into the air that much?
That's how you exit a wave.
You just no big deal. You fly.
Yeah, you go up to the top of the wave and you just whoop,
yeah, but that's like that's some serious air.
There. Yeah, there were big waves. They're in Tahiti.
I did see that the announcer from NBC who's covering like the surfing in Tahiti, what's his name? Colin something. He's married to Scarlett Johansson. Okay.
From Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, he's doing like the coverage in Tahiti.
Oh,
and they were like going back and forth from Paris to Tahiti, and he was talking about how like rough his life in Tahiti is.
Oh, a lot of spiders.
Yeah, well, like he's like sitting in a lounge chair at the pool drinking like all these different like alcoholic beverages, and he's like, how are you guys doing over there in Paris?
Oh. But
I actually think that some like random crazy things have happened to him, like different, like he's gotten like different bandages in different places.
Oh,
like yeah.
Okay.
So I also had no idea that he was married to Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
But anyways,
man, I feel like I'm more up on the Olympics than you are.
I don't know that you are. I think that you just are more up on like the random things that have happened.
I saw Katie Ledecky was really taking it home.
Yeah,
getting some gold medals.
Yeah, she's by herself.
By body length.
Yeah, she's always like in a league of her own with her. I think it's the 1500 meter freestyle.
That's hard.
Yeah, 1500 meters.
Yeah,
no thanks.
That was me.
I'd be tired
to do long distances.
With 100 meters, I would be pretty gassed.
Okay, there you go. 2 laps.
Yeah, there and back. No, I could do more than that, but
it's the long way, Olympic size.
Yeah.
Have you seen an Olympic pool?
Yeah, I swam in one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where? Tell me more specific.
I don't remember. It's when I was younger. Okay. I took swim when I was in middle school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But Luke now is very much into swimming, and he wants to like learn all of the strokes. Oh. It's so precious watching him because he's like, Dad, I can do a really good freestyle. Watch, and he'll go do it, and I'm like, you crushed it, kid.
Like, could use some tweaking.
Yeah,
but
I'm like, you did a great job. Let's go over some tips here.
Yeah,
don't pull your head out of the water.
Yeah.
Just very basic things, but it's cool. I love that he's developed a passion for it. Mm-hmm. That's how I was when I was a kid, and when I would watch the Olympics. Mostly it was Michael Phelps. Watching him
when you were a kid.
I mean,
makes me sad.
I wouldn't say like a child. I would say like middle school.
Oof.
Let's think about it. When did Michael Phelps? I guess
I was last year. No, I don't know when it was.
I guess I was a little older. I know that he crushed it in Beijing in 2008. I was in high school.
2008. Okay.
Yeah.
I was a full out adult.
I don't know if because Sydney I think it was Sydney in 2000. I don't remember where it was, but I think that's where he really like made his debut. He's older than me.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How old is Michael Phelps?
I don't know.
Mikey Phelps. Old Mikey Phelps.
But yeah, I'm excited to see who wins the all around. We'll know by now. We've just been glued. We've been glued to the Olympics, and I love it. Every 4 years.
He's 39 years old.
Yeah, see?
Wow.
He's 6 years older than me.
Huh.
So,
how about that?
He's about your age.
A little bit younger than me.
Not that much.
What age did he retire? Oh wow, he retired at the age of 27.
Well, yeah.
In London.
No way.
2012.
He didn't. He competed in Rio, didn't he?
I don't know. Oh wait, it says. Oh yeah, Phelps put together an unprecedented performance in the 2016 Rio Games and retired for good at 31. Oh wait, he announced that he was retiring, and then he announced a return.
Yeah.
Okay.
He came back for Rio, and then he obviously after Rio he was done. I don't think he swam in Tokyo.
No, I don't know, but I don't think he did good in Rio, right?
He did okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not the best. There was all kinds of like drama and controversy in Rio with Ryan Lochte.
Oh yeah, what happened?
He like went missing, but then like he didn't really go missing. I don't remember all of the details.
Somewhere. Oh yeah, he like woke. He didn't have his shoes or anything like that.
Something like that. Yeah, he like had a wild night out. I think.
Yeah.
In Rio.
Seems like the kind of guy from UF.
Yeah.
that tracks.
As a ooh, good one. Miami plays UF to start the season this year in football.
Yeah, they're a tame school compared to UF.
Miami?
That's what I heard. I don't know anything about colleges.
Just a different type of intensity, I guess.
Oh yeah.
But Ryan Lochte also, this is a show that we've just finished. We binged it. So we've talked about this on the podcast before, but we watched season 2 of Traders. We just went back and watched season 1, and Ryan Lochte's in season 1.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Why is it weird? Is it reality?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's why I thought it was weird, because I thought it was a scripted television show, and I was like, oh.
Like Days of Our Lives.
Good for him.
Ryan Lochte.
Like, I guess.
No, Traders is good. You should watch it. But you're not a big reality TV guy.
No.
Why?
Because I don't have much time to watch TV, so I don't want to watch something that has been carefully prepared to my liking.
Jen likes reality TV.
Yeah, she loves it.
Yeah, she would like Traders.
Okay, I'll tell her about it.
Yeah.
See what she says.
It's good. It's fun. Have you ever played Mafia?
No. We talked about this before, and I don't know anything that you're talking about.
Okay. Well, never mind.
Yeah.
You should watch it.
Okay.
I don't know if
is it like The Mole or something, like where they're like against you, like Survivor almost?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay,
it's like a social experiment.
I don't need any of that stuff.
You're not into it?
No.
I love watching social
I don't like
experiments.
watching people go after people. That's not my vibe.
Yeah. That makes it sound bad.
That's what it is.
But it's like it's like a competition.
Yeah. Where they have to backstab each other.
Yeah.
Or you really find out who the jerks are. And that's the person that wins.
It's just a game.
Why are we celebrating that guy?
It's just a game.
All right.
It's like a social experiment.
Yeah,
I want to get
saying
into
social experiment. That doesn't make it any better.
I want to get into Big Brother.
Okay.
I think I want to go on one of these shows, but I don't think I could do it.
Huh.
I think
I think you could not do it.
No, I would leave with needing
the
lots
first
of
night.
therapy.
You'd be like,
I just love the people too much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, we've spent a lot of time introing this episode. Do you have any Hi Dad Soup moments?
I can just kind of extend on last week's, whereas Oliver, we started his sleep training, and he's doing fantastic.
Proud of him.
He last night, for example, he woke up for about 10 minutes and then went back to sleep.
That's amazing.
So he's like not quite 100% there sleeping through the night, but he is. The times that he does wake up, we're not asleep yet. So we are getting like a full night's sleep.
Full night's sleep. Oh, yeah. That's so nice.
Quote unquote. We go to sleep at midnight and wake up at 5. So, full night's sleep.
I can tell though, like I think it's changed your demeanor a little bit.
Really? Yeah. That's good. I'm not as mean now.
You're happy.
I'm happy because I'm sleeping.
Yeah, I mean, truly, sleep is important.
And I've been exercising.
Wow, good for you.
Yeah, look at me go.
Running.
Yeah, I hate it.
You got to train.
Nick texted me. He's like, "Do you guys want to do Princess?" And I said, "Nope," because like I'm done. So I have 2 runs in September.
Yeah,
one's in California, one's here. The one here is not really a run; it's a fun run, so it doesn't count.
Yeah.
But then I'm done. I'm done running. I'm putting up my running shoes. I'm gonna ride a bike.
You're retiring them, putting them in a case.
Yeah, no, I'll keep them, but I will ride a bike with them.
I like to ride bikes, but I try to. It's supposed to be good for you as you're trying to conceive a child, not to ride a bike as much.
Yes, that's what I changed.
Yeah. But I love to run, and we didn't talk about this last week, and I think that actually somebody did comment, like we didn't say anything about the fact that Princess registration was coming up because, this is a Run Disney podcast.
Oh, yeah. So Nick is registering for the. You already did.
I did. Yeah.
You registered for every single race there ever was.
I did. I registered for every single race, and I'm actually very excited because I'm able to get tickets for a lot of things, but with Run Disney, I'm usually not one of the first people to get through into the queue. It happened very quickly for me this time around. So I was also able to go in and on the fly call my family and be like, yo, you want to run? And they all said yes. So I'm excited because I'm doing the 5K with Francie and the boys.
Okay. Both
boys are going to do it, which is exciting. We asked them, do you want to run? Luke said, absolutely. He did Wine and Dine last year and absolutely loved it. Ethan, we said, do you want to run? He said, no.
Good for him.
Which I appreciate, but also, if he doesn't run, we have nothing to do with him. If me, Francie, and Luke are running, then, what is Ethan going to do whilst we run? So we were like, well, buddy, you're going to join us. So he's going to, I don't even think he fully understands what he's saying no to there. He'll have a blast. And
Pop him in a little stroller.
It's a 5K, so he'll be fine.
It's just a mere 3.2 miles.
It's literally a lap around Epcot. Yeah.
3 laps?
No.
It's a mile around Epcot.
I mean, there's a lot of running outside of it for sure.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, there you go. This is just you're throwing just random things, and it's just one measly lap around Epcot with 2.5 miles or 2 miles outside of Epcot, and then one small little lap inside of Epcot.
Nah, he'll be fine. He'll enjoy it. He really will. The hardest part is going to be getting up and getting out the door early. But
Jackson would love to run something like that, but he would not wake up.
Yeah, it's
he
hard.
does not wake up.
I feel like he would be excited though. What's cool right now is while we're recording, the boys are all having a blast.
Yeah, they're all in the
together.
Pool right
now. But I feel like Jackson and the boys would have fun running together.
Yeah.
So that means you have to do a 5K.
Competitive, so he would try to run his hardest and then get really tired, and then I'd have to carry him.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fun.
Last night he made me. There's another High Dad Soup moment. He made me run with him.
Oh, that's fun.
He was like, I made the mistake. It was my fault. He's like, run with me. I was like, all right, let's go running. And so we start running around, and then I was like, all right, this race is to see who can go the slowest. And then I went behind him and I picked him up and was like, oh no, why are you going so fast? It's a race to see who's going slowest. And then I put him down,
and then
he won. He came in first, and I was like, no, you're not the slowest. And then he's like, do that again.
You so set yourself up for failure.
Yeah. Then I'm running, holding a 40-pound child.
That's good conditioning though.
Yeah, but also I couldn't hold him. I had to hold him out in front of me, at an arm's length, I'm carrying a tray of food.
That's exhausting.
Yeah, it was hard.
But when you go run your races in California,
you're gonna be tired. No, I don't think so. I'm gonna take it easy. My goal is to just finish. I'm not in the mood for running.
That's what you should do with Run Disney anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't PR anything.
Don't pee on anything?
PR.
Okay. Personal record.
Yeah.
For anybody that's following along. That doesn't know what PR stands for.
the run lingo. But I'm excited because the 5K is going to be me, Francie, and the boys. And then I called my mom. My mom's goal, one of her life goals has been to run a 10K. And so I called her and I was like, Mom, I'm registering you. I'm going to pay for it. I'm going to call my brother and sister and see if they want to do it. And if we all pitch in to fly you down here. And she was like on the fence. And I was like, no, you're doing it. And she did it. She's excited. She's looking forward to it. She's like, okay, I have time to train. And it's going to be fun because it's me, my mom, my brother, and my sister all running together.
Okay.
And then I'm doing the half marathon, and I'll have friends that are running as well. But my brother-in-law is going to run the half marathon.
Oh, yeah.
So literally all weekend, it's going to be family race weekend.
There you
I'm
go.
excited. I'm looking forward to it. So
I
want to try to get one of those vacation homes. I feel like that would make sense.
Oh, yeah, that everybody stays in.
Yeah.
Got just the company for you.
Okay, great.
I forgot to tell you that, you know how I took apart my computer?
Oh, yeah. It's an update on that situation.
I put it back together, and it worked. I put it all back together, and it worked just fine. And then after 5 minutes, it just shut off, and I was like,
oh, no. That's why you shouldn't have took apart
your no, it works now. I got it all fixed now, but still, I was like,
you're brave. I would never be able to do that.
It was a bad idea, but I knew what the issue was as soon as it happened, and then I fixed it. But fixing it was harder because I tested it without gluing the screen back on, and then I glued the screen on because it worked.
Yeah.
And then when the screen was on, then it stopped working.
Nice.
So I had a moment of
terror, panic.
Not terror, but just like disappointment, like overwhelming disappointment.
I would have probably like panicked.
Well, no, I know that I can fix it. Like I'm not concerned about that. You know what I mean? Like anything that breaks, I know that I can, within reason, that I can fix. But just the fact that it like was working, and then I was like, cool, I'm done. And then it stopped.
Disappointment.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, I get that.
But it's working now.
You rallied.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
So the screen's not glued back on yet. So right now there's just some tape holding the screen on because I'm waiting. I'm like, I'll give it like a week.
Just to make sure.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I don't know how you do these things.
You just got to do them.
Well.
That's the thing.
I couldn't. I would be like, okay, taking my computer to a shop.
Yeah, I probably should have. But it would have saved me some heartache.
Yeah, and I'm proud of you.
Well.
You should be proud of yourself. You did it.
Okay. Well, I was not proud of myself in the moment.
Oh. Well, now you can be.
Okay.
You struggle with
Wish
that.
it hadn't happened.
You struggle sometimes with being proud of yourself.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because I didn't do it.
But then
I failed. There was a failure moment.
But you rallied from that failure moment. Life's all about like picking yourself up and keeping going. Okay. Even starting, you should be proud of yourself for. I'm gonna like really start sending you text messages. I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm proud of you for specific things.
All right.
But then I need you to be like, yeah, I'm proud of me too.
No.
These are good, valuable lessons for you to like learn and grow in, so that like you can demonstrate those things to Jackson and Oliver.
Okay.
Because you'd want them to be proud of themselves. This got really deep really fast.
Right.
And you feel really uncomfortable.
No, I was thinking about that because it's hard for anybody to be like, I'm good at what I do.
I don't think it's hard.
Well, I guess it's not hard for anybody, but it's definitely hard for me.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be.
I shouldn't be good at what I do?
No, you shouldn't doubt that.
Okay.
You are very good at what you do. Don't stop.
Don't stop. All right. Hey.
You're doubting again.
Yeah.
I aspire to be more like you.
Okay.
Truly, I mean that.
Well,
when we go to like a media event, Tim walks into that media event and he's like, do you know this, and this about what we're about to experience? And I'm like, nope, I had no idea. And then I feel like, dang, I failed. I didn't prep at all for this thing. Because you're so good at that.
But all you got to do is look at one thing. There's like literally probably a post from Disney
if
right
you could get
before.
a glimpse into what Nick's brain looks like, you'd probably be pretty terrified. It's all over the place. But we're going to continue to develop this pride that you have in yourself.
All right.
I wonder, like a lot of people, I think, like when they were younger.
Well, also I feel like it has to do with you don't want to be braggadocious.
Right. I was going to say a lot of people, I think, like interpret pride as like always something to be negative. And that's not true. It's good to be proud of yourself.
Right.
You're not bragging.
So let me ask you this.
It's like a confidence.
What do you think the correct thing to say to somebody is when they say, it's like meeting you is meeting somebody famous?
Thank you so much.
Oh, I'll be like, I'm not famous.
Yeah, but that's dismissing like their like excitement in some ways.
Okay.
Yeah, like if someone was like, oh my gosh, it's so nice to meet you, Tim. Like, you're like famous to me. I'm not famous. It'd be like, oh okay.
Oh, okay. I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
I always thought of it as self-deprecating.
Don't self-deprecate.
Well, I mean, you want to you're being,
but you are popular, and you are like within this world of Disney and theme parks. You are popular and famous,
right?
So people get excited to meet you. I was excited,
but I'm not like.
Stop.
I'm not Scarlett Johansson.
Well, no, but you're not.
Yet.
Scarlett Johansson isn't a vlogger.
She could be.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
She'd probably be successful with it. Mm-hmm. Or maybe not. Maybe she's just good at acting.
Yeah. There were a bunch of famous people that started vlogging.
Yeah. Well, I think that you should not self-deprecate.
Okay.
Stop doing that.
Okay.
Set a good example for your kids.
All right.
If you one day, like, it would hurt you. It would hurt your heart one day if Jackson was like, nah, I'm not very good at that.
Okay.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So whatever that feeling is towards Jackson, think about that for yourself.
Okay.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
This has been a moment with... we got to come up with like a segment.
Oh, deep thoughts.
Yeah, like Inside Out with Nick.
Oh, yeah.
That's
there
good.
You go.
It always happens. It happens every once in a while. Nick gets into a really in-depth conversation. That's where I thrive. I'm good at that. I'm good at like talking about feelings and deep things.
I'm bad at it.
Yeah, but that's okay.
There we go. We did it.
That I will agree that you're not the best at it, but that's okay. Like, I think most men in general are not very good at it.
Yeah, and the older you get, the worse they are.
Yeah, but it's like a generational thing. Yeah. The younger you get, the better they are.
Yeah.
I think that like Gen Z, like males and that are like a part of Gen Z are so good at, not all of them, I'm generalizing, but I think for the most part, they're very good at like being self-aware with their emotions.
Yeah.
And just talking about it. So I'm going to help lead the front on that charge as much as I possibly can.
You're Gen Z?
No.
Oh. I was like,
definitely a millennial.
Didn't know how old you were.
But I think I'm getting I think even millennials are getting a little bit better at it. So
yeah.
I said that we had a lot to talk about with news today. We've not touched on a single thing.
Let's do it.
My High Dad Suit moment is last night staying at Caribbean Beach. We went swimming at one of like the quiet pools, and I got to work with Luke on his different strokes in the pool.
Yeah.
He wants to like do freestyle, backstroke, all the things. And I got to give him some pointers, and that was fun.
I should get in and give him some pointers.
Yeah, you should, because you're good at it.
I will admit, I am good at swimming.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
Do it. You should coach.
I did.
Oh my gosh, what the heck?
Yeah.
You should be out there right now giving Luke pointers.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in, everybody. I'm going to go coach Luke how to swim.
I'll take it from here. That's awesome. I didn't realize you coached.
Yeah, I coached water polo too.
Oh my gosh, you were like really into this.
Yeah.
What the heck?
I loved water polo.
What?
Water polo was a lot of fun.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
That sport fascinates me.
Yeah.
You had to have been in like really good shape.
Yes.
Yeah. One day.
And also, I'm not a fighter.
So you just like throw the ball before like...
No, it would get physical with people.
But
you
did?
Yeah, I didn't ever like hit anybody, but I've been hit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're like intense. They're like dragging you down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's a little bit stressful.
I've been elbowed in the face. I've been punched in the face.
Would you be excited if like Jackson wanted to play water polo?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
You should like coach him.
Okay. I got to get him swimming better first. We're working on that.
That happens. It takes time.
Yeah.
That's very
You're
cool.
like jumping to high school for me. Let me live my life. Let my son be a child.
I think like Luke's starting third grade, so I'm like, well, are you starting to look at colleges, Luke? What are you into?
Yeah, what are you into? Get Luke into water polo.
Yeah, he could do that.
Mm-hmm. It's fun.
Yeah. Luke can be a brute sometimes, so
yeah, there you go.
He'd be into it. Channel that energy.
Yeah. Get him swimming.
All right, well, we'll have to do it. You can hit the button.
Water. Oh, it is news. Oh, sorry. News. That was like late night news.
That was.
Yeah.
All right, so where do we want to begin?
I would like to start with Epic Universe.
Okay.
And they, on Harry Plopper's birthday. Harry Ploppers is the pig from The Simpsons.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, on his birthday, they announced...
Which is July 31st.
The latest land
yeah.
at Epic Universe, and it is called The Wizarding World of Harry Potter, The Ministry of Magic.
Yep, Ministry of Magic.
But the majority of it has nothing to do with the Ministry of Magic.
It's so fascinating because the Ministry of Magic... this land is set into two parts. It's set in Paris.
Yep.
And it's not just Paris, but it's like 1920s Paris.
Yes.
Which is
Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, which is from the movies The Fantastic Beast. Sorry. And that's fascinating and exciting. But I don't know. Those movies did not do as well, obviously, as the Harry Potter films. But it will be interesting and cool to see like a take on what Paris looked like in the 1920s.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, the artwork that they released.
Ratatouille.
Yeah, fantastic. And they're supposed to be having like Fantastic Beasts around. I think there's like a circus show that you can watch.
Yeah, but then there's also like the new wand interactive windows, where you will interact with the windows and also maybe see a Fantastic Beast.
Right.
Like the one that steals the coins, his name is I
don't remember.
Snuffler.
Yeah.
He looks like what he's called.
He looks sort of like a platypus, but
like a mole.
Yeah.
Looks like a mix between. He looks mostly like an echidna.
I don't know what that is.
Australian.
But I'm excited. That's gonna be fun. It'll be very interactive, and Universal does the Wizarding World so well.
Mm-hmm.
I have no doubt that this is going to be incredible.
There's going to be some like really nice sounding restaurants too.
Yeah, they said there's going to be like sidewalk cafes,
Yeah.
which is also on brand for
You know what my problem is?
Huh.
I don't speak French.
What is
And
that?
all the names of everything is in French.
I cannot pronounce any of these things.
And so I can't.
Yeah, no, neither can I. I cannot. I've never taken French. I'm not even going to pretend. I will butcher it, and I don't want to do that.
Right. But then, so the ride that's in the land is called the Ministry of Magic.
Right.
Right. So you enter in through something called the Metro Flu.
Right, which is exciting because this is how this land is going to be split into two, essentially, because you've got Paris in the 1920s, but then you also have to like travel across countries and time to the 1990s London, which is when the Harry Potter films are set, in order to be able to visit the Ministry of Magic in its like British form.
Yeah. As we are awaiting the trial of Umbridge,
which is like fantastic because Dolores Umbridge is one of the villains that I hate most.
Oh.
I cannot stand Dolores Umbridge. She makes me angry.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen.
Like, yeah, I know who she is. So I don't have that much
visceral
fervor towards her.
I do. She's like, no, she makes me mad. So I'm excited that like her trial is taking place.
Yeah, and they said that this is the most technologically advanced ride that they've ever attempted,
which is interesting to me. I don't fully understand what that means.
It means they may have like patented
a
more technologically advanced ride, but they are not building it. They're building this one.
It just makes me interested to see what it's like because the concept art that we got, it looks like you're sort of in an elevator and you're traveling around the Ministry of Magic. I'm interested to see what that means. Yeah. Like Universal utilizes a lot of screens on their attractions. Will we be getting that again? Will we get a lot of... I
think it's going to be a combination because they did show an animatronic Death Eater.
Right. Which is also like Universal uses a combination of those things as well. But I'm interested to know like how that's differentiated in this attraction.
Right.
Because you've got a lot of attractions within the Wizarding World that utilizes both screens and animatronics. Forbidden Journey utilizes both. So what have we developed that's going to make it so technologically advanced?
Right.
That's fascinating.
Gotta wait till next year to find out.
I know. I'm excited though, because I do think it will be incredible. I do think it will be epic.
Yeah. I can't wait.
Yeah. So that'll be fascinating. And just the concept of being within a land and able to transfer like from Paris in the 1920s to like London in the 1990s. I think that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Conceptually, I think that it's very cool.
It's a good way to keep both timelines and
utilize both. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. There's a lot more specific details and stuff on that.
Yeah. There's everything that you come to know of the other Wizarding World locations. There's bars, there's retail, there's food.
Yeah.
There's a wand shop.
Yeah. Definitely bring your wands if you plan on attending, because like Tim said earlier, there's a lot of interactive spots, especially in Paris.
And I think there probably will be exclusive wands to Epic Universe too.
Really?
That's my guess.
Okay. I would imagine like wands from Fantastic Beasts will be present for sure. Although they do sell some of those already in the Wizarding World.
Right.
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be awesome. Fantastic Beast I love because the main character is a Hufflepuff and Team Hufflepuff for life. So, yeah, I think it's exciting. It's an expansion to the Wizarding World, and if Universal does anything with excellence, which they really do a lot of things with excellence, it's definitely the Wizarding World. So,
Niffler.
That's what the name of the animal is.
Yeah, I said Sniffler. I was kind of close.
Yeah, you got it. So that's exciting. We won't spend a ton of time on that, but it's going to be huge. And also it's exciting that every single land has now been announced.
Yeah.
Like we have the details of everything.
I did like that if you go into the Epic Universe Preview Center at City Walk, there's a huge model, and they have an augmented reality thing that you can do through your phone.
Yeah.
And the part for Wizarding World got turned on as soon as they made that announcement. So if you went in there that day, you could then do the augmented reality on your phone. Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah. So we are ready. We are officially, like, everything's been announced. We're now just waiting on an opening date.
Yeah. And tickets.
How wild would it be? It's not going to happen. But how wild would it be if, like, Universal announces, like, their opening date, like, while D23 is happening?
That would be a bold move.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. Can you imagine if it was like, I don't know. I know we need to talk about D23, but like,
yeah,
let's talk about it.
Why?
Because the stuff that's coming out about Epic Universe,
right.
This is an entire new theme park.
Right.
Cutting edge technology.
Right.
A ton of rides.
Yeah.
A lot of new stuff that if you were from somewhere else booking a trip to Florida, yeah, that's going to draw you in.
Oh, absolutely.
You're going to be like, oh, yeah, I'll just wait until January.
Oh, absolutely.
When it's open.
Right. So can you imagine if, like, they drop that news, like, while Disney's like, this is what lies beyond Big Thunder Mountain.
But also, like, Disney has to be ready to react.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
Disney has to have something big.
Which is what I'm anticipating for D23. If it doesn't happen next week, I mean, Disney's always going to be
change,
Disney.
But, like, no. They have to be taking this as like shots across the bow.
Yeah. Which is why I think it'd be so hilarious if they were like,
but like, how amazing would it be if Universal made that announcement? Like, as soon as Parks Panel starts, Universal's like,
that's what I'm saying.
Here's when we're opening. And then Disney's like, oh, I heard that there was a lot of news coming from the other guys up the street. Here's our big news. We're opening a 5th gate.
Oh, that'd be wild. I don't think that's going to happen, though.
Man.
Well, we'll get into that. Stay tuned because we're going to talk about our predictions for D23. Our top 3 predictions each for D23. So we'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
On a much smaller scale, Disney announced their menu for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party.
It looks great. There are not as many spicy things.
No.
Proud of you guys. The thing that I thought was so strange, and I don't know if this is just like something that I noticed for this year or if that has always been, there are things that are available only during the Halloween party at Be Our Guest and at Cindy's table.
Right.
You need a reservation to get into those, and they're expensive. And why would you pay money to go to Mickey's Not So Scary, then waste 2 hours of a 4-hour event or whatever?
I don't know. I try to conceptualize this in my brain, and I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand
the meeting that happened where they're like, let's do this.
Right. And like you said, who is going to spend that much time sitting and Be Our Guest during a couple-hour party?
The only way, and Disney, please be listening to this.
Are you about to say what I think you're about to say? Go ahead.
I don't know.
I had an idea too, but I wonder if it's the same.
The only way that you are going to sell dinners is if you have a season pass.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like, if I had the ability to go back often for Mickey's Not So Scary, then absolutely one night I'd be like, yeah, I already can get in. I already paid for that. So I might as well take one of those nights and go
eat at Cindy's table.
Be Our Guest. Yeah.
Be Our Guest.
But without that, I'm not paying the price of admission. And then
I'm going to go eat a flatbread over at Pinocchio Village House.
Absolutely, because they look tasty.
Yeah.
I will say,
Cosmic Rays.
What are some of, like, do you remember, like, off the top? Also, I wanted to say this, something that's exciting as well. A lot of times what happens is that a lot of the savory options are exclusive to the party. This time around, there's a lot of food that's coming to Magic Kingdom that's going to be available during regular park hours as well.
Oh, really? I thought when I read it, there was not as many things.
Oh, see, I got a totally different vibe. Like the Plaza restaurant, for example, which again is a sit-down restaurant, but they have food that's going to be Halloween themed. They've got a gourmet burger. They've got a turkey club, which looks delicious, a milkshake, and a pumpkin cake, and all of that is available during regular park hours. So that, I think, is good. Like, if you have a sit-down restaurant that gets food that are not specific to the party, then I think it's a great idea.
And all the stuff for Casey's Corner is available.
Right. Which that I feel like is pretty normal. Also, at Casey's Corner, one of the things I'm most excited about, Mickey-shaped cheesecake. A pumpkin cheesecake with graham cracker crust and white chocolate whipped ganache. Yes, I need it. But that is only available during the party. So some of the food at Casey's is only available during the party.
Gotcha. These spicy beignets seem interesting.
I love that we got spicy beignets because beignets have been being served at Golden Oak Outpost. So those are coming. But those are available during the party only.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're berry
Pecos Bill stuff. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say what the beignets are. They're berry and cayenne dusted beignets with chicory coffee chocolate sauce. Yeah. Yes, please.
I like all the burgers that we're getting.
Me too.
Get a burger at Pecos Bill.
That was here last year. The Cajun burger.
Yeah.
It's very tasty.
Yeah. And then we're getting burgers at Cosmic Rays, right?
Yeah.
Where was it?
Do you remember last year when we went and just we ate the whole time?
Yeah.
That was a good time.
Good stuff. We're going to get spicy pork spring rolls.
Yeah.
Us and our spring rolls.
So Sleepy Hollow, most of the food is like the party exclusive food it's only available during the party. Last year I had those chicken wings. They were really tasty, but they freaked me out a little bit. I don't remember why. I think it's because it was like the whole wing.
Yeah.
It wasn't like broken up into like wing and drum. What do you call it? Drumlets or whatever?
Yeah. Something like that. Or they were called like ribs, but they weren't ribs.
Yeah.
Something. I don't know.
It was bizarre.
But yeah, everything over at what's it, Cosmic Rays looks good.
And Pinocchio Village House, the flatbreads really do look good. We've got a creepy clam flatbread with bacon, black ink pesto, Romano, and Calabrian chile aioli. Interesting.
Yes. Jalapeno popper dog.
Yeah.
Over at Lunching Pad. Yeah, this all looks good. I'm excited for it. I only have one night booked for me so far. I got to book more. They're starting to sell out too.
Yeah.
So I need to get on that.
Also, whilst we are recording, they just announced breaking news because this is a Run Disney podcast. The Springtime Surprise theme was just announced, and it's Heroic 2025. We've got Groot, Baymax, Hercules, and Mrs. Incredible. Hercules for the 10K. That's epic.
That's nice.
Yeah. Anyways, so Mickey's Not So Scary. The food looks incredible. I'm glad that they really came through with the food this year because that's about all the new stuff we're getting for this event.
Right.
So, wild. We felt the need to talk about that on this episode specifically because it's the first week of Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party.
So you guys will listen to this on Monday. The very first day is Friday.
Yeah. So I would imagine that maybe not by Monday, but probably by Monday, we're going to start to see pumpkins showing up around Magic Kingdom. Yes. And I am so ready for that. Yeah. I actually should make park reservations for Magic Kingdom on Monday just in case.
Yeah.
Because I'd imagine they always have it up several days before.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like a week out now.
Yeah.
So.
They should start putting up stuff.
Yeah. It's wild to me. I cannot believe it.
We'll see.
So, also another big piece of Disney news, and we won't spend a super long time on this, but this week a lot of information has come out, and it's still coming. I think it's all out now.
Yeah, this is the third day.
Yeah, about the Disney Destiny, which is going to be the newest
Triton class ship
in the fleet. It's very similar to the Wish.
Yeah, it's the same layout as the Wish and as the Treasure. So there's three of them. So the Wish, the Treasure, and the Destiny are all the same.
Oh, that's
skeleton of a ship.
Is that why you said Trident?
That's the Triton class. Yeah, that's the Triton class of ships.
3.
Yeah, I don't know if that's why they did 3 of them, but that's just the class.
Yeah. Okay.
So the things that are the same across those 3 are Marceline Market, 1923, Worlds of Marvel.
Yeah, Kids Club type stuff.
Kids Club, yeah. So all 3 ships are the same. The Destiny is sharing the lounge, the Haunted Mansion lounge, with the Treasure.
Right.
And then everything else is...
The Destiny also has a lounge.
Did we get what's going to be where Tiana's is on the Wish?
Yes. It's going to be a Doctor Strange... What is it called that he has?
The Sanctum.
Sanctum. Yeah.
Sanctorum.
Yeah.
Sanctum. Sanctimonious.
Sanctum is what it's called. I think
that's
how they announced it. Yeah. Huh. We'll also have a lounge/bar that's Cruella de Vil themed.
Yeah, which is where Nightingale's is on the Wish.
Right. It looks really cool. The concept art looks incredible.
Yeah, it's all black and white. There's a Dalmatian piano.
Yeah, I like it.
That's the piano bar.
Very classy.
What's going where Arendelle is on the Wish, and then Coco is on the Treasure is going to be Lion King on the Destiny,
which is going to be so much fun.
It'll be good. It's like a
show,
Lion King Broadway style.
Yeah, I am so excited about that. I love the Lion King. Lion King's one of my all-time favorite Disney movies.
Really good.
So,
just freaked out for a second.
I did too. That we were not recording.
Yeah, I remember pushing it, but I was like,
"All right, well, we're going home.
Well, see you later." That's it. Nobody gets a podcast.
Yeah, no. the Lion King stuff looks incredible, and then also
here's something that I thought was really interesting about the Destiny is the Aquamouse, the big slide, the Aqua roller coaster is themed to villains.
It's getting a new storyline, which seems kind of spooky.
So it did seem spooky. It was like darker in there. Yeah. Chernobog was like, looking all spooky. Yeah. So it's the Aquamouse. It's all Aquamouse across all three, but the first one is Mickey and Minnie. And then on the treasure, I don't remember if it's different. It is still Mickey and Minnie, right?
Yeah, I think so.
But then this one is Mickey and Minnie, but it also has villains in it.
Right. Yeah.
So
the whole concept of this ship, it excites me. I can't decide which is going to be my favorite between the Wish, the Treasure, and the Destiny.
I think the Treasure is going to be my favorite.
I think so too, just because I love
it's like based around adventure.
Yeah, and I love the like theming in there. We've got Coco, love Coco. Aladdin, childhood favorite. But this ship seems so cool too.
This ship seems very, very modern feeling.
For sure. So like even speaking about like the Grand Hall, we've got a statue of Black Panther.
Yeah, with a panther.
Yeah, which is so unexpected. Like no one would have been able to predict that. Yeah. You know, I think when you think of Disney Cruise Line, obviously they do like Marvel Day at Sea and stuff like
Worlds
that.
Of Marvel and stuff like that.
But Marvel characters they're not necessarily like, I guess none of the characters are synonymous with like cruising.
Right.
Like Aladdin or whatever. But I don't know. I just feel like,
oh, I was like, Aladdin goes on cruises?
No. That's what I'm saying. Like it's not like typical for that. But that made more sense to me. I think it's just because it's Marvel. It's just like, oh, this is different.
Yeah, I don't see the Black Panther being like, let's go take some relaxing time.
But like Wakanda's super like, I don't know, like there's like a luxurious component to Wakanda that I think, and he's a king. So you know, I
will say this: after looking at the photo of the Grand Hall, the thing that I'm disappointed about is the frosted glass.
Yeah.
Because we were talking, what is this? Somebody driving a huge truck outside or something? What is happening?
It's like a plane or something.
Jeez.
When
kids are walking around on the upper levels of the Grand Hall or the atrium, they look through the glass to look down to see what's going on. And if it's frosted, they won't be able to see through it.
Yeah.
Parents are gonna have to hold their kids up and see like, oh look, there's Mickey down there at the bottom of the stairwell.
And just trying to like scope out where the characters are, it complicates things. Too. Yeah.
It was an interesting choice. I hope that that's just an artist concept. I hope that they change that.
It could change for sure.
Yeah. I hope that that's maybe not as frosted as I think it is.
Yeah.
They could always put in that glass that like they can flip a switch and frost it.
It is hard to tell. Like, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening.
But it does look nice.
Yeah, no, the statue.
And I like
incredible.
Black Panther. I'm glad that he's in there.
Me too. Luke's favorite superhero is Black Panther, so he's going to be very excited.
And then on the stern, our characters is Spider-Man.
Which will be the first time that a Marvel character has been on the stern.
Yeah. And then the spider bots are out there too.
I'd imagine that this will be the ship that they really move Marvel Day at Sea to take place on.
Yeah. We found out it was announced, but then it got taken away. It is sailing out of Port Everglades down in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah. I can't wait. Now like the sky's the limit with Disney Cruise Line. It is fascinating that they made the decision to put all of this information out there the week before D23.
Yeah. That's what makes me think.
Makes you think what? Oh, we'll get to that.
My predictions.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I feel like my predictions are going to be a lot smaller than your predictions.
Oh man,
we'll see.
Air conditioning the entire Walt Disney World. Put a dome over it.
Can you imagine? I can actually, but
that'd be amazing. Impossible, but amazing.
Yeah. Also, very small piece of news, Disney news, but small yet mighty in some people's opinions. You got chills at the reaction to this information.
Oh yes. I am so excited.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we got for Oogie Boogie Bash.
This is not confirmed. This is like a tease. Disneyland will do this where they'll like post a video that's like new villains coming to Oogie Boogie Bash. And it'll be like Easter eggs for those villains. But you can basically like,
infer.
Yeah.
And you said that it was Hades and the Doof.
Yeah.
Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
He's from Phineas and Ferb, for those who have no idea.
Man, oh man, if Doofenshmirtz is there. I don't know how they're going to do a Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
Like, it's got a weird shaped head. Like,
well, yeah.
I guess they have Phineas.
Yeah.
It's a triangle.
You think it'll be like a non-face
There's no way they're going to make a Doofenshmirtz. That would be frightening if they did a face character all hunched over with his nose and everything.
Well, but I mean, they get pretty intense over there.
Yeah.
Ernesto de la Cruz was fantastic.
Yeah.
I think Hades will be a face character.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like,
because it would be underwhelming for them to do this like big tease of like this villain is coming, and then you get like Hades like
the same one that's been there.
Yeah. It's not the best costume.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it'll be a face character, and I think it'll be creepy.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited.
I'm excited for you. I'm not planning on going to Oogie Boogie, but
I've got tickets already.
Jealous. But speaking of Disneyland and California.
California. Knows
California.
How to party.
We should get into it.
We just had an interruption
from our studio audience.
Yeah, Jen came in and said the All Hallows Eve boutique at Islands of Adventure is open with Halloween merch.
And all the Halloween merch is dropped at Walt Disney World. It's not everywhere yet, but it's making its way. I know for sure it's at Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios and also Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which it has to be. By the time you listen to this episode, it'll be around because first Halloween party's on Friday.
Yeah.
So, I cannot believe this is happening. Like, where did this come from?
It's August.
How is it
That's
August?
when,
Yeah.
It's August 9th, the beginning of August. Yeah. That's when Halloween starts for us.
It's just wild to me that it's even August. Like, time has just flown by. But, so speaking of August, speaking of time flying by, we are here. It is the week that we have all been waiting for, D23.
Yeah, by the time you guys listen to this, we will be packing our bags.
Yeah, truly. We'll be packing. We'll be landing in California this week. And we are excited. I cannot wait. I'm excited just to be back at Disneyland in general. I had a hard time the last time that I was there. I need a redemptive moment. I need to have fun and just like enjoy my experience. I'm going to be relaxed. I haven't had coffee since I've had decaf coffee, but I haven't had like caffeinated coffee or caffeinated beverages since I was in Disneyland last.
Yeah.
Since May. 3 months. My anxiety's been a lot better. I still have my moments for sure. Like, not drinking caffeine doesn't eliminate anxiety.
Right.
It just helps
makes it less.
Right. It helps you manage your anxiety better. Anxiety is heightened with caffeine.
Mm-hmm.
And so I can manage that a lot better now.
Plus I'll be there.
Yeah. Comfort.
Yeah.
No,
the
truly.
Greatest person you know.
Truly.
How's that? Is that good?
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
I'm the greatest of all time at
all right, calm down.
Telling you that everything's going to be okay.
You've taken this too far.
Oh, no.
That is a gift of yours.
I don't know how to regulate.
I was about to say you're really good at helping me regulate.
Oh.
You are good at being like, it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
But yeah, for real. Let me know if anything's going on while I'm at Disneyland.
I'm excited that I'll have people around that are like supportive and like empathetic towards me for sure.
It's not me.
Jerk. My sister is going to be there, which my sister and I together is always just a great time.
Great ball of anxiety.
Yeah, truly. Both of us together.
Like little chihuahuas.
We like feed off of each other's anxiety. Yeah. She's very anxious as well.
I didn't know that about her. I was just joking.
No, but it's true.
Oh, okay. Every time I've talked to her, she's been fine. She's been totally like relaxed.
Yeah, but that's the thing about anxiety. Sometimes you just wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we both are very anxious people. Yeah.
I know it.
Yeah. Both of us are very anxious people, but we'll just have a blast together, and we're just going to be doing fun things. We're going to go to the studio lot. She's never been there before, taking some friends from the happiest podcast on earth, meeting up with them, taking them to the studio lot. And then I'll be doing something very special Sunday. Which
is your sister going too?
Yeah.
Just you? Oh, okay.
No, it's like a group.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Like 5 of us.
Oh. It's exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You know who wasn't invited?
I knew you were going to say that. Listen, it was very
It's okay. You're not the one that was inviting, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I didn't have the opportunity.
Yeah.
If it were up to me, I'd have made the reservation for like 8 people.
Yeah.
I didn't get that opportunity.
It's okay. I've been to Walt's grave before. Is that not the exciting thing?
No.
It's a pretty great cemetery, though. You should go.
Where is it?
Hollywood Forever, I think.
Oh. Yeah, well, maybe one day.
Yeah.
Not this trip. But I'm excited. A lot of fun things are on the horizon for sure. And D23 is going to be incredible. I'm excited about the expo floor. We've seen the map of the expo floor.
Excited about the cars.
I'm excited about the cars. I think I probably won't spend a whole lot of time over there.
That's the only place I'm going. Also, somebody else, a friend of mine, pointed out, he's like, they're announcing so much for cruise line. I guess like there's not a big cruise line presence. I was like, they have a gigantic booth there.
But it's not massive though.
It's pretty big. It's the same size as Target's.
Yeah, well, and the thing is that people see how small they are in comparison to some of the other booths that are there, and it's like the cars thing. That is a huge space.
It's
cars. Yeah.
Vehicles. They're not bringing a whole cruise ship.
Right. I was kind of impressed with how big some of the other booths were. Like, I've worked with companies like Her Universe and Rock'em Socks. Like, they have a decent sized space on the expo floor. Yeah. Very excited to go see those booths and see some of the people that I know from them, from those companies. But yeah, so the floor looks amazing. The floor, like, if anybody's listening to this and you're going to D23, it's going to be, if you've never been before, it's going to be very overwhelming the first time that you walk into
going on.
There's so much going on. People are walking everywhere. Yeah.
Things are everywhere. There's something happening over here. You don't know how to get into this booth. It's just like,
pace yourself. It's going to be okay. Time. Yeah, truly. Like,
take
your time. Another thing is pack snacks, because food options
the food lines are long.
They're very long, and you don't want to wait in like a long line for a food truck. Go ahead.
Also, make yourself aware of the bag policies, especially for the Honda Center.
For sure.
The Honda Center is limiting. It doesn't have to be a clear bag, but it's a size.
Yeah.
You're like allowed a clutch.
So if you get there and like you have a bag that's too big, that would be so sad and disappointing.
Yeah, because you know what they said? There are shuttles between the convention center and the Honda Center. They said allow 90 minutes.
90 minutes to commute from, and we're talking a couple of miles.
Yeah. I feel like I could walk faster.
I think that's good because
I think it's 8 miles.
I think maybe.
Am I like imagining that?
No, I think that sounds about right. Okay. But still, 8 miles and a 90-minute commute. I think it's because they're anticipating lines to be for the shuttles to be very long.
Yeah. It's an arena.
Side note, I'm going to have a rental car, and you should just ride with us.
Yeah, I will. Okay. There's free parking.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I'm getting a rental car.
Okay.
Because I'll be parking at my hotel and then driving over there.
But are you getting a van? How many people are going?
No, it'll just be...
I got 3 people with me.
Oh.
2 people other than me.
Well, that'll complicate things.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
I think our car fits... I can't remember if it fits 5 or 7. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
Maybe I can get a bigger car. We can all like split it or something.
Okay.
We'll talk about it.
Why not just Uber?
I feel like that's going to be a nightmare.
Yeah, probably. Okay. I'm just going to find a bike. One of those like little scooters.
I'm taking my fate into my own hands with my car. I'm sure traffic will be brutal, but I'm not having to wait in line for a shuttle, and I will not have to deal with Ubering. Uber's going to be a mess.
I'm going to race you again.
Okay, game on.
Yeah. With the bus thing. You beat me last time.
You will lose in this situation.
You sure? Yeah. Let's find out.
I don't know. We'll see.
I'm excited. That's my biggest prediction. My number one prediction is that the shuttle will be a better option than a rental car.
Than parking?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's LA. It's Hollywood. Well, it's LA. It's Anaheim. You know.
It's Hollywood, baby.
It's LA adjacent. It's Southern California.
You mean like traffic wise?
Yeah. It's Gwen Stefani.
But like if traffic's bad, the shuttle's going to be stuck in traffic just as much as my car is.
That's true.
And I don't have to wait for the shuttle.
They make shuttle lanes, and that's what's causing the traffic.
I don't think that'll happen. I don't know. We'll see. That first night's going to tell us a lot about what that situation looks like. I also think leaving, I'm so glad that I can just get in my car and go.
Oh, I forgot about the 4 a.m. thing. I was just thinking about timing stuff.
It's so
they announced that a virtual queue is required to get into the shopping.
Yeah, which everyone wants to do.
Yeah, because there are exclusive things there.
Yeah.
Mickey's of Glendale, exclusive pins, exclusive T-shirts, exclusive everything. Things that you can only get at D23. But in order to join the virtual queue, you have to wake up at 4 a.m.
Yeah, like 3:45 a.m.
Yeah. Join the virtual queue
it doesn't make
go back
sense
to sleep.
To me. Like we finally get to a point where I was like, we're going to be a little more rested this D23 because we have reserved seating for the major panels.
Yeah.
Nah, fam. The panels end at 9 p.m. So that's when they end. Getting out of there, you're not getting back to your hotel room
till 11.
Yeah. And then we were planning on recording.
Yeah.
We're just not going to sleep.
Okay.
I don't know. We're going to have to figure that one out. Dang. But the good news is that you can join the queue and then just go back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Because people will be lining up to get into the expo at like 5 a.m.
Which doesn't make sense.
Why?
Because what are you lining up for?
I don't know.
They're opening up the lines at 5 a.m.
I think just to be able to like Yeah, the thing is that when you have something like D23, there is a large like percentage of the people that are attending that are specifically there for merchandise, and a large portion of that.
There's not a standby line, right?
No, but here's the thing: they're going to want first access. Like they're going to want to get into their virtual queue, and then they're going to want to be the first people that are in that shop being able to buy, especially for like pin collectors. That's one of the things that like people are very intense about at D23, grabbing the exclusive pins that are there. And so that's why people are going to queue so early. I have no intention of doing that.
I'm going to wake up, get group number 1, and then go back to sleep.
Yeah. We did that like when we went 2 years ago, because we were all staying at the Disneyland Hotel together.
Yeah.
We would walk over together around 9 a.m. And it was fine.
Yeah.
We didn't have to wait in a long line.
And
there was no queuing.
Yeah. The only thing that you might have to queue for this year is the smaller panels at the convention center.
Right.
If you didn't get a reserved seat for them.
Yeah. And I didn't get many reserved seats because I'm too nice.
Did they? For the stuff that you wanted.
Well,
they haven't sent out the email,
let
right?
somebody else pick their reserved seats because our tickets were attached. Except for the first day, I was able to make some selections for me.
But they haven't sent out that email, right?
That comes out. So we're recording this on Thursday. It comes out tomorrow, Friday. Okay. So by the time this episode drops, everyone will know what their reservations are.
Okay.
I did find out. I have a lot of friends that are going as media, and we've been wondering how that was going to work. They were able to go in and like make some selections for.
I was able to book 4.
Yeah, they were able to. I've got nothing.
You got nothing?
No.
Oh.
But I'm going with work, and it's a different type of media. It's not influencer media.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I have zero information. Right. I emailed and was like, please help. So anyways, we'll get there.
Yeah.
So D23.
Bold predictions.
Very excited about the floor. Very excited about the shopping. It's going to be overwhelming and stressful and exhausting, but it's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
Yes. The panels.
So your predictions are just specifically about parks, right? You're not giving like legends or.
Well, I mean, legends
entertainment
is what it is. Like, there's not going to be really announcements made at the legends panel.
But the other two.
Let's talk about studios and parks. I don't think we spend a lot of time on studios. Yeah, there's
gonna be like 15 Marvel films, another Star Wars. Robert Downey Jr. is gonna come out and be like, "I'm Dr. Doom."
Do you think that he will be there?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah. We already know. Obviously,
I think Harrison Ford will be there.
Oh, for sure.
He'll come out as Red Hulk.
But he's also getting honored as a legend.
Yeah.
So he'll be around all weekend.
Yeah, he'll be hanging out. We'll get to shake his hand.
Yeah, I would die.
We're not.
No, I think for studios, like, I think also Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan will be there.
Yeah.
They've been filming scenes already for Freaky Friday too. And I think that they specifically have been like filming these scenes in order to put something together to show us.
I'd love to meet Jamie Lee Curtis.
Me too.
Yeah.
And Lindsay Lohan, iconic. She's like one of the actresses of my childhood.
Yeah.
So
I have nothing against Lindsay Lohan.
Sure.
But I'm just like not excited to meet
about
her.
it. I would be excited.
Yeah.
Also,
I'd be excited to meet Miley Cyrus, I feel like.
Oh, heck yeah. Which I was about to bring up because she's going to be at the Legends.
Bringing her wig.
There are rumors circulating that is the case.
I think I started those rumors.
Yeah, probably. So. We probably did on this podcast. Yeah. But no, I'm so excited about the Legends panel specifically because, I mean, for a lot of reasons, but if she shows up in a blonde wig, everyone's going to lose their mind.
Yeah.
Not everybody, but the millennials in the room, we will lose our minds.
Like when Robert Downey Jr. took off his mask.
Exactly.
By the way, Robert Downey Jr. is playing Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
Coming back.
Don't know how I feel about that.
Tony Stark still.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah. Alternate universes.
I have mixed feelings, but so a lot of fun things happening around the parks panel. Friday night is the studio panel, and then Sunday night is the Legends panel. Mm-hmm. Saturday night is when the parks panel is going to be happening, and I wanted us to go over like some of our top 3 predictions for the parks panel. Mm-hmm. Do you want to start?
Sure.
Okay.
What's my number 1? Like my biggest wish?
No, go with like your non-biggest wish.
Number 3, by the time that the parks panel starts, Dinoland will have already shut down.
Oh my gosh. No. You think?
Yeah.
That's your prediction?
Yep.
I don't think so. They got to give us a date.
Yeah, they're going to give us a date that it's going to reopen.
No, it'll just be done.
Yeah, they're going to say
within a week?
Tomorrow. No, it's not going to be done within a week.
No. I mean, like, it's going to be like shut down within a week.
Yeah.
From us recording this.
Yeah.
Wow.
You saw they started taking out trees already, right?
I heard about that. Yeah. I went there yesterday. I couldn't really tell where those trees were, but
I think it was behind.
Yeah. Sad. It is looking pretty like bare over there.
Yeah.
I almost bought some of the merchandise because I was like, when will I have the ability to buy any of this dinosaur merchandise again? I don't know that I will. I need to go back.
Yeah.
I did get to ride dinosaur again, so if it was the last
I still got to go do it.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I know. I might go
based on your
Tuesday,
prediction.
Yeah. Go before I go to the airport.
I'm gonna say I don't think that's the case, but
okay. Number 2.
No, my turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. I thought I was doing all 3 of mine first.
No. Back and forth.
Yeah.
I think for me, easy. We'll get an opening date of Tiana's over at Disneyland.
Oh, all right.
Done.
I didn't know we were doing actual stuff that was happening.
Well, yeah.
Bold predictions.
No, I mean, I guess it's not bold, but
yeah. It's like, that's gonna happen.
Okay, fine. I'll come up with something else.
Yeah, give me something bold, like picante.
Go ahead with your
number 2. Big Thunder Mountain, we learned the theme of that area, and it's not going to be villains.
Yeah, I agree. That was on my list too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, absolutely. We will absolutely specifically hear what lies beyond Big Thunder Mountain. This will piggyback off of your first one with Dinoland closing. We'll get specifics on what is coming to replace Dinoland.
Yeah.
We know it's like Tropical Americas. We just don't know specifics on that, but I think we get an Encanto attraction.
Yeah.
And I think we get Indiana Jones. So those are my predictions for that area. Also, I think we get a night parade at Magic Kingdom.
Bold.
I'm saying it.
Spicy.
That was going to be my number 1.
I liked it. I love it. Thank you for that.
I think that's what's happening.
Yeah. An all new, or we're getting Paint the Night, or
I don't know. I'd be fine with all new. I'd rather it be all new, but I love Paint the Night
Paint
too.
the Night would be so good.
We never have had that here, so
no.
Yeah.
The last one we had was Main Street.
Yeah. Was it?
Right.
Not Spectra Magic.
I thought Main Street came after.
Came back.
After.
Oh yeah.
I don't know though.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that.
Paint the Night. Make it happen.
Yeah.
But I do. That's my prediction. We absolutely will be getting a.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel very strong in this prediction.
Ooh, man, strong. And then my number 1. Boom. 5th Gate, new water park. Either one of those 2.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like a new water park's too weak, but
yeah. I don't know. I can't imagine.
I'm not saying when he came out and he was like, we like to talk about blue sky.
Right.
That's what Josh tomorrow is going to be out there being like, blue sky, maybe we'll give you guys a 5th gate.
Park. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
here's what it might be.
Right.
Zootopia, and everybody goes, boo. Not that there's anything wrong with Zootopia. People just didn't want it in Animal Kingdom. It was a play on what happened the last time.
Yeah. We just haven't. We also, Zootopia is coming to Animal Kingdom under the, where it's tough
Tree
to be a bug.
Yeah.
And we know nothing about that. We'll get we'll get a date for that.
We'll get something for that. We'll get something for the Pirates Tavern thing.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Which seems like
should have already happened.
Stuff has already happened. Yeah. I don't know.
What's your number 1?
Well, like the night parade at Magic Kingdom is a bold one for me.
Yeah.
Not as big as a theme park, but I think here we go. I think in some way, whether it's at Walt Disney World or Disneyland, I think Disney has come to some sort of agreement with Bluey. And Bluey will be represented in the theme park space.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
I got another bold prediction.
Okay.
A monorail that runs from the airport.
Oh.
Straight to Disney World.
Oh,
straight to the TTC.
That'd be exciting. To the TTC?
Yeah.
That'd be so fun.
It would be bad. There's not enough parking there. Like, what are you going to do? You need more buses there to get people over to their resorts and stuff after they get off the monorail.
Bold prediction. An expansion of the Skyliner.
Yeah, we find out what the expansion at Disneyland entails too.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We'll get specifics on their expansion, or at least concept ideas.
Floating Skyliner.
We'll find out the Avatar information.
Yeah.
Did you see that there's an entire booth for Avatar, a big one?
No.
On the expo floor. God. I was like, Tim's gonna be most excited to visit that.
I'll go there first.
No, I think we specifically get like information on what Avatar is going to be at Disneyland.
Yeah. How do you have an entire booth?
I don't know. Is
it
massive.
Bigger than the cruise line one?
I think so.
I'm just going to go back to sleep. I do feel bad that Landau has passed on. Like, I feel bad for that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to his family and everything like that. But like, Avatar's not that big of a deal.
It is to people, I guess. I don't know who. I don't know. I don't know where they are. They probably listen to this podcast.
Beat out Avatar 2.
Yeah.
Deadpool.
Did you see that the number one animated movie of all time is now Inside Out 2?
Inside Out 2.
Love it.
Yeah. No representation except for one thing in the parks.
Yeah.
Inside Out.
Maybe we'll find out more about that.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get more Inside Out 2 representation.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically here at Walt Disney World, because they have a whole ride.
That was a false claim that I made about Deadpool and Avatar.
I don't.
Because Deadpool's the highest
R-rated. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe that's a bold prediction. We get some sort of Inside Out 2 at Walt Disney World.
Mm.
Because we don't. We have
anxiety meet and greet.
Yeah, oh my gosh. That'd be fantastic.
Lines out.
Can you imagine?
Figment gets switched over to Inside Out.
See ya. No, I think that
people that's got to be a
people would be
hot
and
take.
Pull. Yeah. No, Figment's fine. Joy used to meet over there by Figment though.
Yeah.
Oh, someone, I don't remember where this was, but someone, maybe it was a comment on one of our videos, but someone talked about, can you imagine if they got rid of Figment, the attraction, and put it in Inside Out attraction?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, I thought you meant just the character meet.
No, I'm talking about replace the Journey into Imagination with Inside Out.
I mean, I personally would be okay with that, but that's
I think we have to be okay with it.
Yeah.
Like, the character Figment's not going anywhere. You guys have to agree with me. Nobody's riding that ride.
No.
You're not going. Even if you love Figment, you're not riding Journey into Imagination.
Maybe you do it every once in a while.
It is the biggest animated movie of all time.
Right.
And it just came out.
Yes. Right.
How are you not going to have an Inside Out 2 attraction? Or an Inside Out attraction.
But also we have an entire theater back there at Epcot that like...
Magic Eye?
No, the Pixar short.
Magic Eye.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Give us something different there. Nobody goes to watch those shorts. They've been the same shorts for years.
Yeah, but it's just a theater. You're talking about tear down the theater?
Change the shorts.
Yeah.
Give me Lava You.
Okay. All right.
Why not? It should be simple.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think it's just a spot for old people to take naps. That's all that it is.
Myself included. That's what they have Communicore now for.
Oh, yeah. The medium space.
Yeah. But yeah. So that's it.
Yeah.
There's some of our predictions. We'll see if they come true. We'll be talking about it. We're going to try to record an episode every night while we're out there.
Oh, I didn't know it was every night.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Oh, okay. All right. We're throwing it down.
Yeah. We're going to do our best. We'll see how it goes.
They'll be short.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. So stay tuned. You'll be hearing from us for sure from California in some capacity.
Yeah.
But we appreciate you all very much, and I'm excited. I cannot wait to be out there. I can't believe it's actually happening. This is like the mecca of Disney fans for sure.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna be good.
Yep. Thank you all for tracking with us.
See ya.